Ade Oladipo here for Pro Boxing Fans with European champion, former European champion Spence Holloway. Spence, we spoke off camera there, nervous, excited, tension, anxiety. It describes everything, doesn't it?
All of that. And everyone you speak to, we was at the open workout last night. Andy Joshua coming, we had Nissa Sauerland at ringside with us. We interviewed him, and when we talked about the fight, Nissa was like, it's gripped everyone. Everyone's like, we don't know what's going to happen. We really don't know what's going to happen. It's like, till that bell rings, we don't know. But what I do know is that Andy Joshua starts with a lot of disadvantages. Going into the immediate rematch is a difficult thing to do. Only 3 heavyweights in history, by the way, have won the immediate rematch. Muhammad Ali, Lennox Lewis, and Floyd Patterson. Every other heavyweight that's tried to win an immediate rematch has been beaten. That tells you the extent of what Joshua's got in front of him. I done the ring walk the other day as well. When you do the ring walk, it's about, from his dressing room, is a dark tunnel. And it goes and then it turns at the bottom and you straight away see the venue in the ring. But it's a long ring walk. Joshua's got to deal with all that. He's going to remember what the last fight was. He's going to remember what he was going through. You look at both of them as well. Joshua's slimmed down a lot, which tells you he's going to be trying to box his way in. Andy Ruiz looks exactly the same. We spoke to Ruiz and he said, you know what? It ain't broke, don't fix it. Why would I change anything? I won and won convincingly. Why do I want to change anything? Joshua's the one that's got to do all the changing. And I think he's changed to box this one, try and keep it long. And I think that's the wrong tactics. I truly do. I think Joshua needs to go out there, he needs to drill some shots home, let him know his boss, and then use educated pressure, move the head, which he was lacking last time. That's what he needs to implement. But I'm not sure he's going to do that. I hope that he does. Because if he does that, he wins. If he boxes on the back foot and tries to nick it long, I believe Ruiz will just get into a rhythm and he'll win the fight.
There were gasps from everyone ringside when he came. Gasps from everyone ringside yesterday when he came to the open workout. He almost looked the same size of him from the 2012 Olympics. He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I think he could be coming in late 16 stones, early 17 stones. That's a hell of a lot of weight to lose. A lot of weight to lose, whereas Andy Ruiz is coming the same. In fact, I think Andy Ruiz ordered 3 pizzas to his room yesterday. The day before that, he had 3 curries. He's like, he don't care. He's like, that's the way he is. You look at the guy and you think, how can this guy do 12 rounds? The shape of him. We made that mistake before. That old saying, don't judge a book and all that. Well, we did last time. This time, and you saw Ruiz on the pads last night. Wow. He was like
sharp, didn't he?
Dung, 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 dung. He was putting combinations together. It's a tough night. It's a tough night.
You say all those things and you wonder why, especially considering that Ruiz done him in the first fight, you wonder why he's underdog in this fight.
Yeah. I thought you were going to tell me. I think if you're a betting man, you know, that's a good bet.
As Kugan Cassius goes into our shot there. Always trying to take the limelight, isn't he, this kid? Always taking the limelight.
Can I ask you one thing? Bruv, why is your camera so low down? I've never seen this at this height. What's going on?
Do you know why he's done that? Because he knows he's going to get big numbers doing this interview. He knows you're getting big numbers here. He wants to be in on it, that's all.
No, this might help my numbers, actually. Kugan, say a couple more words.
Big up Spencer Holloway, former European champion and pound for pound podcast king.
I agree with that one, actually. Pound for pound podcast king, definitely. Spence, I don't know if you're a betting man or not. If you had 50 quid though, where does it go? Ruiz or Joshua?
Oh, it's an obvious one. The £50 would go on to Ruiz. I wouldn't think about that. He's a 9-4 underdog, 2.5 to 1, which is crazy. Immediate rematches in history says Ruiz wins the fight. Listen, my heart says Joshua. He's a mate of mine. I want him to win. I'm talking with my boxing head. And I lean towards Ruiz because I just don't know that Joshua's had enough time to turn things around. He's brought Hangel Fernandez in to try and change things. Is that a good thing, bad thing? It's like we were only talking a few months ago. So we'll find out. On the night, we'll find out. Joshua seems very relaxed this week, but I'm worried for him. I'm nervous for him like you are, like he is. Everyone is, because we don't really know, but if you give me that 50 quid, I'm going to put it on Ruiz.
Last couple of questions, Spence, and thanks for taking the time to talk to us here. In this crazy world of boxing now where one loss is it, if Joshua does lose back-to-back to the same person, do you see him fighting again?
Yeah, absolutely. Every man's got a bogey, man. He could be Joshua's. Spoke to Joshua about this. He said it's never the end. He says that he knows it's a 50-50 fight. And yeah, he'll come again. Definitely. You got to remember, Joshua's the cash cow of the heavyweight division. Look at him. We've come to Saudi. Everyone loves him. There's billboards everywhere. Anti-Joshua, anti-Joshua. You ain't getting that everywhere else. You ain't getting that. he's the face of the heavyweight scene. If he loses again, he loses, but it's the way that he comes back, and it's one of those things. But I don't believe it's the end. Definitely not.
All right, an undercard fight that's going under the radar as well. Povetkin versus Hunter. Who you got in that one?
That's one of my favourite fights of the bill. I'm leaning towards Hunter to scrape through on that one, but he's small. Hunter.
As Povetkin just goes past us.
Yeah. Thankfully, he don't speak English. That was a touch. Yeah, but at least he's a dangerous man, Yeah, he doesn't smile, does he? Huh? How are we going to do that?
Doesn't speak English either.
Yeah, no, but how are we going to do that? How can we just jump around in front of him? I wouldn't need to see that guy smile, man. His bank balance must look good. He's been in some big fights. But anyway, going back to the result, I think that Hunter's too cute, too slick, and a younger man. Povetkin still proved that he's got a lot left. He proved that last time out against Fury, but for me, Fury lost the fight as opposed to Povetkin winning it. So I'm going to lean towards, Hunter.
And Dillian Whyte versus Marius Vac. Comfortable win for Dillian Whyte?
Yeah, good fight for him. I think Dillian Whyte wins around the midway mark, around the six round mark. Good fight to him to get back into the swing of things, and I'm glad that he is back as well.
There you go. Words from Spencer Oliver, former European champion, now Sky Sports pundit, and the host of the best podcast in the planet. Spencer Oliver, thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah, cheers, bro. Nice one.